Hi you guys, and welcome to In the Kitchen with Courtney. I am your host, Courtney Robertson, and today is family supper day at our house. And this is a great time where all of our family comes over and we just get to hang out and eat wonderful food. Today is Fiesta Day, and I am going to make a Mexican casserole. Okay, so now we're gonna make the batter, the cornbread, for our Mexican cornbread. I'm going to add in 1 cup of cornmeal. Remember, it's not self-rising, it's just plain old cornmeal. I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. It could be any kind of milk, but not buttermilk. Okay. Then I'm going to add my creamed corn. Okay. I'm going to add my 2 eggs that I already beat before I put them in there. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to start it on kind of a low speed, get it going. I'm going to scrape down the sides, make sure everything's kind of in there. Now this is kind of soupy. The consistency is kind of soupy, but that's because of the can of creamed corn. Do you see how soupy that is? Okay, that's pretty thin. So don't stress out. So now we're gonna start browning our ground beef. And here's a little trick that I learned. If you kind of get in there and just kind of break the ground beef up with your fingers, then it will break up, it will crumble better once you cook it. So I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. As you can see now, the ground beef is getting nice and brown because brown food tastes good, okay? But we need to add a little bit of seasoning here. So I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin. Now cumin is a very strong seasoning, so you wanna kind of use it with a little bit of restraint. If you've watched any of my other cooking videos, you know that I never cook a dish like this or any dish without garlic. So I'm adding a little bit of garlic paste. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and turn my fire off because my ground beef is cooked like 95% all the way through, and I'm not too worried about it because I am going to bake this dish for 50 minutes in a 350-degree oven. So it is going to finish baking all the way through in the oven. This is my Dutch oven, my cast iron Dutch oven. She is fabulous. Yes, I called her a she because, well, she's awesome. So I make a lot of different dishes in here, but what I did was I put her in the oven while my oven was heating up to 350 degrees, and I wiped her down with some vegetable oil so that it would be nice and seasoned. That's what you say whenever you're putting oil into a cast iron skillet. And it looks like there's some residual oil in there, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start layering everything for the cornbread. The reason you make your pan hot is so that when you put the first layer of corn mix down, it's going to sizzle and make it nice and crispy, okay? All right, let's roll, people. You're just going to put 1/2 of this mixture down first. I don't know, just what's 1/2? I don't know. Just enough to cover the bottom of the pan? Sounds good to me. Okay, then you're going to layer your other ingredients. And the only ingredients we have left are our cheese. Look how much cheese this is, you guys. I mean, this alone is gonna make it delicious, right? Now, this is Fiesta Blend shredded cheese. You could use any cheese you liked. Now I'm gonna add my ground beef mixture. Oh, smells so good. Now, I'm just gonna spread that around so it gets everywhere. Now, another way you could add a little spice to this dish. Again, I'm making this for my kids, so I try and keep it a little tamed down, but you could add some chopped green chilies in here, and that would give it a nice little spice. Next, we're gonna add our chopped onion. Now, I only have 1/2 an onion chopped up right now, because again, for my kiddos, and it's raw. I didn't cook it, I didn't do anything to it, I just chopped it up. All right, now, all of my ingredients are in. I'm gonna top it off with the rest of my batter. Just gonna make sure I get it all around. Everything's covered. Okay. Just gonna kind of spread it around, make sure all the nooks and crannies are covered. Now, I used a Dutch oven, okay? If you don't have a cast iron Dutch oven, don't stress. You could also use a cast iron skillet, okay? It'll work just the same, it'll just be bigger and flatter, okay? No stress, just do the exact same process. Put it in the oven whenever your oven's warming up, put some oil in the bottom, okay? It'll do the exact same thing, no worries. Now, I'm not going to put the lid back on my Dutch oven. I'm just going to put it in like it is. 350-degree oven, 50 minutes, 50. All right, Mexican cornbread, get happy. Okay, I'm gonna set the timer for probably about 40 minutes because I wanna come back and check on it. It is uncovered, so I wanna make sure it's not burning. All right, get to cooking. Okay, so our Mexican cornbread has been cooking at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's nice and brown around the outsides, but it's still a little bit soft in the middle. So I'm probably gonna put it on for about 5 more minutes and then I'll check back again. So, but the outsides are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to bite into this. But we need a few more minutes. Okay, so the timer's gone off after those last 5 minutes that I reset it for. So this has been a total of 45 minutes, okay? All right, oh, you guys, look at what my Dutch oven has done for you. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so the reason I know that it's done is because the outsides are beautiful and golden brown and the middle is bouncing back at me. When I checked it at 40 minutes, it was still kind of sinking in a little bit and now it's bouncing back, okay? And this is a cast iron skillet, so it will continue to cook, okay? Oh, you guys, whoa! This Mexican cornbread coming at you.
If you like my mom's videos, then please subscribe to her channel and hit the like button.